Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 2 of Crusader Kings 2 and welcome back to the second episode of a series generously sponsored by my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy. Thank you very much. I hope you're going to enjoy this series of Crusader Kings 2 and I hope that I'm going to try and remember what I'm doing. So in our first episode we got everything set up and our ruler keeled over right at the end, which was unfortunate. So now we have to do a bit more setup again, but it's nothing too bad. Important decisions are available. Once again, we want to recruit a position. We want to choose a deity as well. So let's have a look at this. Not that one. Important decisions. I've lost it. There it is. So choose patron deity and go and have a look at this. Right, so we've got Naffle Marshal. Let's lose a little bit of diplomacy just to get a little bit of martial. Let's go and pick the hunting focus ambition just to give us a bit more martial. Oh, the hunting focus. It's not ambition. What is it? Focus. It's just the focus. Become a councillor. We could try and do that again. I mean, he does have a space on the council because our father just died. So sure, let's try and do that again. Let's try and get back to where we were. Now there is a title loss on succession. We have an open position for a chancellor. Oh yeah, well of course we don't have an heir, so of course there's yeah, no heir. That's fine. Council discontent, aren't they always? Special titles grantable. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the realm tree now and see just how many people hate us. So you really don't like me. So let's go and give you... Oh, there's no honorary titles left to hand out. I'm not going to make you the regent, so you can just go and screw off. Okay. Right, so... We are married. We need an heir. That's fine. We have open position on the council. So all you guys should still be doing whatever you're doing wherever I sent you to do whatever it was. We need a chancellor. You're not terrible, so let's go ahead and grab you. And let's go ahead and get you improving relations with El Kingio, who is here. I could have swore he was there before. Was he moved? King's there anyway. You're going to try and sort some stuff out. So I was trying to find if there was somebody that I could declare war on that I might actually have a chance of beating in a fight. We do have some border disputes here that we could look at. Now then, where are my buttons here? Realms, Jour Duchies. So this isn't actually part of our duchy here. This is apparently part of our duchy, is it? Yeah, it looks like it is. Gangavadi. So this province should be ours, I think. And these ones belong to another one. Are they all the same? Duchy of Charanadu, yeah, so all four of these are a duchy, and all four of these are a duchy, but they're not the ones that we control, so we should have this, really. This belongs to a different king, though, so that's a little bit risky. But as we've got one province in this duchy, we might want to try and grab some more. Grabbing this one could be done. So if I were to go and declare war on you, you're just a duke. Let's see if I declared war on you. So, ducal conquest. So, we would lose some karma and some gold. If we win the war, we gain the Thicana of Canara, which I think it just means we become the Count of Canara. Yeah, we could try that. What's the border dispute war? Lose karma and lose more gold. The opinion of all landed characters of your religious group in your realm changes and drops. Gain a strong claim. Oh, if we win. Yeah, if we win, we gain the county and a strong claim on it. Why do you need a strong claim on it if you already gain it? That's weird. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at this guy before we go about declaring any wars. He's got 670 men. We've got 850. So we could possibly beat him in a fight. Maybe. Let's go and give it a go. Let's live dangerously. So let's go and declare our war. Does he have any allies? He's got some vassals. Of course he has. He's got some pacts. No alliances though, so that's good. So we'll declare our war. We can have another province, so that's fine. We don't have the 250 karma required. That's a pain. So we can't actually do that. So where is karma? Karma is here. Our karma actually drops because we are cynical. Surely that should be going up. But monthly karma is going up very slowly. So yeah, we need karma to be able to do that. That's a shame. Okay. Your scouts inform you of a most skilled physician residing in a nearby village. Even though he lacks any formal schooling and supposedly is a raging alcoholic, the villagers swear that he has been able to cure any ailment afflicting them. This Bajama could easily be persuaded to come and take up residence in the court. He's brave, he's a drunkard, he's envious, he's gluttonous. 23 learning though, look at that, wow. I guess that'd be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him in. He's our new court physician. Okay, we shall carry on then. So we know we need to build up some karma now if we want to be able to go and attack anybody. So we can wait on that. Title loss and succession. Yes, we need an heir. We can request a council position. Who is on our liege's council, actually? If we go here, liege's council. You're the spy master marshal chancellor. Chancellor has a skill of 8. My skill is higher than that because my skill is 13. We do have some prestige, not much. My ruler likes me. Let's go and ask. I mean, he can tell us to go away. Wife is pregnant. Always a good start. It will be considered. Well, it's better than just being told to go away. So that's fine. Oh, here's a point. Do we still have our grace? Yes, so grace carries on. You don't lose it when your current ruler dies. That's good. A noble by the name of Yu Xingyu came to the court today seeking asylum. He claims to have escaped from China after the rest of his family was executed on the orders of the Emperor. Oh, great Raja, your merciful nature is known across the land. I implore you to grant me refuge. It would be an untold kindness. So we can have him stay. And his opinion of me changes by 20 for 5 years. So who is this guy? Basically, he's got some good stewardship and martial, but he's not particularly useful. Was there some kind of reward? You allow him to stay, but secretly send a letter. You secretly send a letter letting the Emperor know. Or I dare not anger the dragon. Let's try this one. Let's secretly send a letter to letting the Emperor know. Let's go and grass this guy up. See what happens. I'm just interested to see the outcome of the event. What have we got here? A message about forming alliance. Dear son-in-law, may you live in contentment. We should make a relationship even stronger by forming a proper alliance. So this is my father-in-law, and you are this guy up here. Seems a little bit risky considering you've only got 2 provinces and you're right next to the king. But sure. Let's go for the EU4 method of alliances are probably better than not having alliances. Such a shame that I need to actually get karma to be able to attack anybody. That's going to make life a little bit difficult. So we can press some claims. We've got one... We can make some commanders, actually. We haven't done that yet. Let's go and have a look at... show commanders only. We can just use auto-assign commanders. Let's have a look and see what commanders we've got, though. Well, there's only a couple of people we could use as commanders. So we might as well just put those people in. But you can have auto-assign commanders on, which is, I think, something they've added quite recently. I don't remember seeing it before. Nice little button. Soon after writing to the Chinese Emperor, a very grateful emissary arrived with several guards to escort you, Xingu, back to the Chinese Empire. You can't understand what they'll do to me, screamed Xingu as he was dragged out. And we get 300 grace. Excellent. Well, I'll take the grace. Is there anything we can get so far? So you can only do this once per year. 485 grace. Most of these are going to cost probably more than that. Request a peace deal requires you to be an independent ruler. Requesting a Chinese physician, we have to not have a physician. We need 500 grace to get an artifact. 750 grace for siege engineers or a strategist. 1,000 grace for a scholar bureaucrat. 1,000 grace for a master engineer. 2,000 grace for a trade contract. 1,000 grace for an imperial marriage. And 5,000 grace for an invasion. So you're really going to have to save this stuff up. It's not one of those things that you're going to be literally popping every year. Not unless you get lots of events that give you grace. Now then. Our learning is particularly low. We do have some intrigue. Could we join a society? List all known societies. So there's only a couple that we could join. We could potentially join this one, the Cult of Kali Purusha. The Cult of Kali Purusha worship the demonic aspect of Kali and refuse the shackles of conventional belief as they see no fault in the acts committed out of selfishness. Their spirituality is instead centered around personal gain and lustful endeavors, condemning them in the eyes of traditional beliefs. Whereas the monks of the Hindu Marthas aim to why can't I read today? To integravate? I don't even recognise that word. And supporting force in society. Monks can seek to achieve spiritual enlightenment through meditation and spiritual scriptures. Scriptural studies even. Or through charity and participating in the local economy. The Mathas are honoured to, often patronised by the rules of India. I really struggle with this font actually. It's a bit blurry. So what do you give me? Power of the Wisdom of Adi Shankara. Doesn't actually tell me what it gives me though. A chance to gain... Oh, your wards have a chance to gain increased attribute points during their education upon reaching adulthood. Have a chance to lose wicked traits and gain pious ones. This reduces fertility but gives me more learning. Can take a vow of celibacy or renounce it. Gives spiritual guidance. So yeah, it's pretty much like the standard. I've always liked the devil worship ones. Let's go for it. Let's put out the feelers. We want to become a devil worshipper. I think we can do it because we've probably got... Have we got sins? No, we don't have a sin. We used to have a sin to do it. Maybe they've changed it. I can't remember. It's been long enough since the Maharaja Krishna of the Rashtrakuta kingdom promised to make room for me on the council. I could remind him of his province. Probably has a good reason for delaying. Let's wait a little bit longer. Let's just not rush the issue. But yeah, his current guy is only 8 diplomacy. We shall see. We'll have an opportunity to remind him again. We're really not gaining any karma here. Well, we are, but it's such a small amount that we're not even seeing it go up. So we have no heir, but we know that our wife is pregnant. So this sounds like it's the devil worship event. I'm having dinner with plenty of drinks with this is why I always play, like, mind you, even I'll be honest, in Crusader Kings 2, even the English names I can't pronounce because it's so old. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Kundaka Devi tonight. It's lovely, and what I am most charmed by is Kundaka Devi herself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun to touch upon some most heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of Brahma? If we do not ask questions, right, let's get you selected. Do you have any particularly good attributes that we might be interested in? Nah, not really. Always worth looking for potential concubines. I'll keep it hidden. Well, we know this before. It's different names, but it's all the same thing. Can you bring down my enemies? Are there any more women in our court? Because we can take concubines. So how do we look in our court again? It's there, isn't it? Probably not that many women in the court. Yeah, we shall find them. There will be opportunities. There's one thing that I've always disliked with CK2, and I've said it before. It's very difficult to declare war on people, but I suppose that makes sense because CK2 is more a sort of a game about diplomacy and manipulating other characters than it actually is going to war all the time. It's much easier in something like EU4, where you can fabricate a claim very easily. Fabricating a claim is pretty much guaranteed to work in EU4. There's no percentage chance, it's just a time-based thing. And then once you have a CB, you can go to war, and in that peace deal, you can take huge amounts of stuff. Whereas in Crusader Kings 2, you try and fabricate a claim, you only have a chance to fabricate that claim, and sometimes it can take years and years and years for it to trigger. And then in the cases like this, you still need to have certain other things before you can declare a war. And then even when you declare the war, if you win, you can only take like one province. It's very, very slow trying to gain anything through conquest in this. So it has been some time since Thakurani Kundakadevi was in contact with me. I've been pondering what Brahma would think for me for venturing down this path, but Kundakadevi has already offered me more support than Brahma ever has. I begin studying books on the occult, and so far I am finding the views preached at the temple narrow-minded at best. Their lies are meant to hold us back. Why must we always put the needs of others before our own? We could become greedy. We'd lose some diplomacy and gain some tax modifier. I don't think we need to do that, actually. I don't really want to lose the diplomacy. Now, we do have some money. We could go ahead and try and upgrade our capital holding, which is probably not a bad idea. Castle walls would give us some tax income. Increase the fort level and the levy size, so that's probably worth doing. More troops is always better. More money is always better. We have a new heir. And we get to name our heir, so even though it's not sort of thematically correct, it'll be a lot easier for me to pronounce. You are going to be Gamer Cowboy. As he's sponsoring this series, it's only fair that he should be the first named son of the Empire. So, this is our capital. This is... I'm trying to work out what all these are. So, this is the city. So, this is interesting. Temples go above cities. Interesting. Okay. I found some cryptic scrawlings written in blood on my bedroom door this morning. The guards say they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and I dare not ask my Upadhyaya to decipher it, yet I think I understand the mark of Kali Purusha. Of course, the bargain must be struck. Okay, so yeah, even though some of the terminology is slightly different... Oh, you've actually gone rogue. That's interesting, because I'd have quite liked to have attacked you there. Can I... I bet I can't, can I? Declare war, because I do have... let's pause up. Currently revolting against his liege. If that conflict ends, our war will end too. The forces of the liege and the other revolters will be hostile to our armies. So we do have, like, ducal conquests here. Could subjugate them. But yeah, we still need to have this personal wealth and karma to actually start a war. So it looks like we're really going to struggle to try and take any land here. What was that message there? That was my wife. What was she on about? Where's this thing? Message log. No, I have no idea. Doing my usual thing of dismissing things without reading them properly, which I really shouldn't do. So this is my wife, is it not? Yeah, this is my wife. This is weird. I met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful woman at court. It's my mother, isn't it? I'm confused. Were you not... oh no, you just look the same. You just got exactly the same face and you're wearing exactly the same headdress. That's a little bit weird. You're a good marshal though. You're attractive. You are going to be... well, let's leave you there for now. You're the messenger. What do you need me to do? I like the sound of that. Yep. So we do the dirty as usual. I wish you had found me sooner. We get a budding friendship. And now we get the... we're wearing the dark hood, so it's clear to everyone that we're some sort of weird satanic devil worshipper. And we should be able to go to you and take concubine. So she shouldn't have any... that should be automatic. Yes, it is. Fantastic. Okay. So, we are going to end this video there and then try and work out how we're going to expand. This is going to be interesting. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series. I hope you're going to be enjoying CK2 and I will see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.